Hey, what's up guys, how you doing? Now, who doesn't like wielding big ass weapons in Warframe that deal a feck ton of damage? Oh, you don't? Well, suck it up Snowflake, because today we're going to look at one, okay? And it's another weapon to get a bit of Digital Extremes love in update 21, and it is of course our big fucking bow, the Daikyu, the biggest, dickest of bows in Warframe, but also the slowest and one that can't release its arrows until it is fully charged, so there's no half-cocked shots. It's also a puncture based bow, so good against armored targets, but it also has an okay amount of slash and impact damage on it as well, and I'll be honest, when this thing gets a slash proc, it ticks for a really nice amount of damage. The one thing that makes this bow stand out from the rest of our bows, apart from its bloody size, is the fact that the Daikyu is a status based bow, which is something that to me makes very little sense. For a longbow, you would think that maybe it should be a crit based badass weapon that hits incredibly hard. I mean, longbows hit hard, or they're meant to, and the Daikyu has got a high base damage, but that lack of crit makes it suffer compared to some of our other bows, unless maybe you have a solid Riven mod for it, in which case I'm really jealous. Now, in update 21, the Daikyu seen its base damage get buffed from 350 all the way up to 500, and it's seen its status chance get buffed up from 45% up to 50%, so it's easier to hit that 100% status mark now. It also got a 100% stagger or knockback effect added on to each shot for a bit of added crowd control as well, which is actually really nice. These changes definitely make the Daikyu that little bit more appealing, I guess, if you didn't like using it before, but I do know the Daikyu has got a bit of a cult following in Warframe, a bit like other weapons like the Tiburon and the Sibaris and things like that. There are definitely some of you out there that absolutely love this weapon, and I can see why. It hits hard, it looks awesome, it has the fastest projectile speed of all of our bows, and it has an insane 3-meter innate punch through, which allows you to plonk several enemies in a row. You can plonk them in the knee, you can plonk them in the nuts, you can plonk them in the noggin or in the butt cheeks, and there's a good chance that the arrow will kill anything standing behind that target as well. Job done. What happened to Larry Lancer? Oh, he got plonked in the balls by a sadistic Warframe, who then ran away giggling, and then it plonked Barry Butcher in the arsehole, turned into a puddle and swooshed down the hallway. A dark day for Grenier, definitely a dark day. Now, the Daikyu is a Tenolab weapon, so if you're after it, or if you're looking to build it, then of course you will need to first research it in your clan dojo and then go ahead and build it. And this is my current mod setup for my Daikyu bow. Now, in one of my previous Daikyu videos, I think it was the Riven Redemption one, I had of course got a Riven mod equipped, but I only had a lend of that Riven mod and I had to give it back, which made me incredibly sad because it was fucking godly. Let me know in the comment section below, what do you think of the Daikyu now that it's been buffed? Will you pick it up again, or has it still got way too many downsides for you to actually enjoy the bow, like its slow charge timer or the fact that it needs a full charge in order to fire a damn arrow? A Warframe that is definitely ideal for running with the Daikyu is Harrow, because of that penance buff, because its fire rate and of course its reload speed. It makes it incredibly easy to run with the Daikyu. It's not as painful with that slow ass charge timer. Now, I'll be honest, I think that when the plains of Eidolon and maybe other open world areas eventually get added into Warframe, weapons like the Daikyu, like the Lanka, like other sniper based weapons could see a bit of resurgence, could see them being used a lot more often. The popularity for those weapons could rise, hopefully, because right now snipers are my favourite weapon type in the game. Again, let me know in the comment section below what you think of the Daikyu. Do me a favour and hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, or don't if you didn't. Subscribe for more Warframe, and as always, thanks very much for watching.